Janet and I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. On my channel, you will find a whole variety of things, including keto recipes, what I eat in a day while on keto, and protein-sparing modified fast recipes as well. I do a bunch of different things on my channel to keep it interesting, and so I cover a variety of things. I'm so excited to record this after I have made my croissants. If you have not seen that video, I will link that up here in the cards. That was amazing. I literally finished all of those in like a day and a half. They were so good. That gave me the idea to try something else because I realized when I did that video how pliable it actually is while only cooking that on a flat surface like I did as a rectangle. Only put it in the oven for 10 minutes. When I took it out, it was really pliable. So I'm going to be doing something different today. I am actually going to be making protein-sparing modified fast pretzels. Yes, pretzels. I'm going to give this a try. I really enjoyed the texture and the taste of the croissants when I laid it out flat and rolled it into croissants. They had a really buttery, light flavor. The only thing is that it wasn't as like airy as, you know, a croissant would be. But today that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making pretzels. I have brought out my pickling salt, so I'm going to put some butter and some of that salt on top, and we are going to make it happen. So join me as I get started and we make these protein-sparing modified fast pretzels. First, I ended up getting a parcel, and it actually got delivered to my house, I believe. Well, it did get delivered to my house. Yeah, it did, but it's really weird because it came UPS to my PO box number, and then it got converted to my home address. So I never ordered anything. So I'm gonna open this on camera because I have a feeling that it may be a gift from a subscriber. Once again, I am feeling so lucky with all of these gifts. So let me pan you down and I will show you and we will open it up together. All right, let's open this up together. What? Oh my gosh. It's a package of the sodium alginate and the calcium alginate. Sorry, Jimmy is running the water here. I had this on my Amazon wish list. This is to make the noodles. Thank you so much. My good friend, Julie had sent me just one serving in order for me to make one batch of those noodles, and I made them. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up in the cards here. But they turned out so good. So I added these on my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much. Does it have a card or anything who it's from? It doesn't. I feel like I have like a secret admirer. Jimmy, I have a secret admirer. Thank you so much to the sweet subscriber that sent me both of these. I am absolutely thrilled. I wanted to make more of those noodles, so now I will be able to. And I definitely want to experiment with these as well too. Instead of the egg white, I want to try the
egg browns.
No, not the egg browns. It's the canned chicken. Canned chicken and make it into noodles. I want to try that next. So
it's delicious.
Jimmy, it is going to be delicious.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I wasn't being facetious.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy, you picked a horrible time to be cooking your curry. Your curry. All right.
And you may not like the smell of this because I'm planning on adding flavor.
Oh gosh. That's exciting. I'm so excited to get that.
Flavor is always exciting.
So exciting.
So exciting.
All right, let's get started. Jimmy's going to be in the background. He is making himself some curry. He likes his spicy, so he needs to adjust what I have made and make his own. All right, let's get started. I am going to be using 5, I'm gonna pan you down, but I just wanted to show you I'm gonna be using 5 yolks and 1 cup of whites. So first of all, that is what we're going to do, is we are just gonna separate the yolks and the whites. All right, so we are just gonna top it up with some egg whites because the 5 egg whites wasn't quite enough for 1 cup. So there we go, that is all ready. And then let's get started on our dry ingredients. We are just gonna put these 2 aside. And in our mixing bowl, we will be putting everything in here all together, and then we will be mixing it except for the egg yolks. This recipe is kind of modified from Amy at Carnivore's Angel, and it is definitely one of the best recipes if you're looking for something pliable to work with, like I did with the croissants. So let's get started on our ingredients. All right, first I'm going to be adding 1/2 cup of egg white protein powder. So this is the kind I am using, and I got mine off of SwitchGrocery here in Canada because this is somewhat hard to find, and I find that SwitchGrocery always has it in stock. So I'm going to be using 1/2 cup of that. And then at the bottom of my allulose bag, I actually had some more. I did order some more allulose, but I'm going to be using 1/3 cup of allulose, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. I get mine off of Amazon. It's always down in my description. I get the big container because I usually add 1 tablespoon or more to my protein sparing modified fast bread. And about 1/8 or 1/4 teaspoon of active dry yeast. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I always use the Redmond's real salt. 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. This is 1/2 teaspoon measurement. So we're gonna do 4 of those. And then we need a teaspoon of xanthan gum. So I'm gonna use 2 of these to make up the 1 teaspoon. All right, we're gonna give these a quick stir with our whisk. Then we are going to add our 1 cup of egg whites to this and give it a little stir. All right, after that, we are going to put it in our mixer. So I'm gonna put mine in the KitchenAid mixer, and then we're gonna mix it for about 5 minutes.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now.
All right, I have my large cookie sheet here that I got from a subscriber. It was on my Amazon wish list, and so you can get it off of Amazon. Same with the silicone mats that I have underneath. Then I have parchment paper lined, and I sprayed it with some olive oil spray. And then on my spatula this time, I actually sprayed the whole entire spatula with that as well. So, because I find it doesn't stick that much with the batter. So we're gonna put the batter, this protein sparing modified fast batter, all on here and spread it out thinly. I have my oven preset to 325. And we are going to bake this for 10 minutes only. We don't want it done because we want it a little bit pliable, so that we can roll it out and make our pretzels.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want, I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you, I've been waiting.
All right, we are going to put that in a 325-degree oven for 10 minutes. All right, this is it right out of the oven, and we are just gonna let it cool off for like literally a minute or two, because we want to still roll it out and make our pretzels while it is warm, while it's still pliable. So I'm just gonna let it cool off for literally a minute. Then I'm going to take the parchment paper off of our cookie sheet. I have another parchment paper here that I'm gonna put on top. And then we are going to roll it as we would dough. So I will be back in about a minute.
Hurrah, hurrah.
All right, so I had sprayed the inside of this as well, just in case I don't want it to stick. And we are gonna take a rolling pin and we're just gonna roll it out to flatten it as much as we can. And we're gonna be somewhat gentle because, as some of you remember, some of it broke when I did this last time, so I thought this would kind of be a better method of rolling it out. All right, so it's starting to flatten, and that's what we want. We want this to be as flat as possible. Not too flat though, because we don't want it to like break while we're making our pretzels. Right. This time I sprayed my pizza cutter as well, and we are gently gonna take off the top layer. Remember, we need to kind of move a little bit quickly because this is going to be warm and we want it to be pliable. Then what we're gonna do is we are just gonna make strips all the way down so that we can make our pretzels.
Oh, I better make you worth my time. So don't you pay them any more.
All right, what we are going to do is I'm going to move this over to the side. I'm going to bring back my big cookie sheet. I have a brand new parchment paper. You don't have to do the parchment paper. You can put them straight on these silicone mats. And we are going to try to attempt to make pretzels. Jimmy, I need help. How do I make a pretzel? Because you have to roll them, don't you?
Theoretically, yeah.
But you can't really roll this. So I'm going to pinch it.
Big word, eh? Theoretically.
Because this is pliable. I'm going to pinch it a little bit and roll it a little bit. You just have to be very gentle with it. It is pliable, but you still need to be gentle. It's not going to be like your regular dough. All right, then I'm just going to put it on our paper. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing, and I'm going to make a pretzel to the best that I can. Ooh, Jimmy, I think I've done it.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Right?
You rocked it.
Yeah, there we go. Just like that.
I wasn't married.
And the good thing is that this is all pliable. You can kind of push it in to make sure that it stays, because we're going to put this back in the oven. I'm going to put some melted butter on each one of them, and then of course our coarse salt. But first, I am going to do all of these in our pretzels, and then I will show you right before I put it back in the oven.
Your eyes follow the sound. Keep it coming through the night. We don't need to slow down. Take it all, give you what you need. If you stay with me, I'll love you in the dark. So shine on, lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let you go.
So I'm all finished. I ended up making 6 pretzels, and then I did 3 breadsticks, and then I tried to braid one of them to kind of make like a pretzel stick. So I am going to brush them all with some butter. I melted butter, and then I am going to put all of the coarse salt on it. And then we are going to throw it back in the oven, probably for about 7 minutes or so. Alright, we are going to put them back in the oven for about 7 minutes. Alright, these are them out of the oven, so I am going to let them completely cool, and then we will give them a taste. These turned out amazing.
Oh my God.
Look at those.
Oh my God.
Jimmy, stop mocking me right now. I didn't think that they would like hold their shape. I thought maybe they would be a little bit flimsy, but this one is a little bit flimsy on the middle, but look at that cute little pizza pretzel. Pizza pretzel, I mean braided pretzel. How freaking cute. And then the longer ones I just cut up into smaller pieces, but so excited they turned out. Let's give these a taste. I'm really excited to taste these, because that's another thing, is those soft pretzels that you see all the time in the shopping malls. They have kiosks with the soft pretzels. Let's give these a taste. Now, I'm pretty sure there's probably in the States there is like maybe a pretzel extract that you can add to this, or pretzel drops. We don't have that sort of stuff here in Canada, but please feel free to add whatever you want to these to make them suitable for you. Okay, let's give them a taste. Mmm.
Oh my God, guys. Come on.
These seriously, they taste like the real thing. And I say that because of the salt. You definitely need to be using the coarse salt.
Oh no.
Oh my God, Jimmy, stop. These are good. You want to taste?
No, thank you. I'm pretzel free right now. I'm on my modified spring no
Just
pretzel.
a little taste.
Just like the real thing, guys. Oh my God.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
There, yeah.
Seriously.
Those pretzels are making me thirsty.
This is probably the closest thing as far as like keto or protein sparing. We're gonna close out this video. Say hello and goodbye.
Hello and goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you give these pretzels a taste. I love it that now I can utilize this as a dough.
Oh no, not dough.
A dough, yes. There is going to be more recipes in the making with this protein sparing modified fast dough.
I, for one, can't wait.
I'm so excited. You and me both, Jimmy. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video.
I'm waiting.
Thanks for watching.